A lot of people are saying baby Blueface Jr. may not be his son, and Carlissa is talking about it today. Now, yesterday, after Nevaeh gave birth, people were in the chat telling Blueface that he needed to get a DNA test, and they said the baby didn't look like him. The baby looked a little dark. They talked about the baby's nose, and they said that it looked like, well, not it. They said the baby looked like the other guy, Taboo. They said that's Taboo, baby. So Karlissa says she's not feeling it in her spirit. Child, she said her spirit did not jump when she saw that baby. So I interpret that to mean she doesn't think it's a Blueface baby, but let's listen.
Beautiful baby, beautiful baby, head full of hair from what I saw. Do I feel like it's Jonathan's baby from the first glance? That's what everybody wants to know. And I'll be honest with you, my spirit did not jump. Like I told y'all when the babies were coming, I've seen most of my babies coming, and I saw a little girl coming, so I knew the little girl was coming. When I saw the picture of the baby, what I did see of the baby, my spirit did not jump. My spirit did not tell me that was my child. I could tell by his father's reactions. It didn't tell him that. He said the baby had a big, because that's, I guess, goes on in their family. They got some big, those are, whatever you call it, without getting in trouble on here, GTA, whatever. But an Aries woman chooses men based on size. Am I wrong or am I right? All the Aries women, speak out. Aries women chooses their man based on size because they're very hyperactive women, and they go through a lot of men. They like niggas. They go through a lot of men, so they need a big one. Okay. Now, us Leos, we very selective. We very selective on how and when and who. So, naturally, we still got finger size vaginas. Okay, that's just how we are. Okay, but an Aries woman, and I ain't finna say no names. I know a few. I got some good friends that are. So all of the men could have had the same thing. So when his father went to claiming the baby based on, I laughed because that's how slow men are. Okay, some of us prefer a nice size package. You know what I mean? And that could be her thing. They all got big noses, as we see. So she like big nose, big feet. You know what? Most women, we like that. It's a plus. So we can't judge a baby by, and for the father to use that as the connection for a newborn baby. I can see why y'all was a little upset, but that's probably what he went to go look for was, is it ours? Yeah, it looked like ours. Niggas, a lot of niggas with those. Okay. So my spirit did not jump to say, oh, that's my baby. It did jump to say, it's a beautiful baby. He has a head full of hair like our kids. All Jonathan's kids, got nice, juicy head full of hair. Jonathan had nice, juicy head full of hair. So I did see the hair. The one thing that did bother me is most of his kids and my kids all came out with very long arms.
Okay, so Karlissa always takes a left turn, but going in on a newborn baby, talking about the baby's features, like using words like midget, short arms, come on now, any mother would be pissed. I know I would. That's enough for Nevaeh to not want her to see the baby at first. I could see Nevaeh being a little pissed about it.
The arm is almost like the leg on all our babies. And it just gives quarterback. It gives, it gives arm length. And the baby looked more like a running back. So the baby definitely gave, pudgy or small arms, almost arms of a midget. Not saying that the baby is a midget. I'm just saying the arms were very... This is what your mother's looking for when your mother looks at your children. She knows how your other kids are. She knows how you are. And that's most of the kids in our family with the limbs. Callie's wingspan is a 6-foot wingspan. Now, she probably didn't reach her maximum height because they were smoking that reefer. But all of my kids got wingspans like monsters. Like when they hold their arms out for sports and they do it, they're very amazed by all their wingspans. So the wingspans scared me. And then the color, when I first saw the baby in the first picture, I thought, okay, all light-skinned babies come out pink. Well, you know how Black mamas, we look at the cuticle, we look at a few things. We look at the cuticle, and then we look at the ear. And for Jonathan, because, Jonathan was very light. Jonathan is very light-skinned underneath the tattoos. I would say like caramel, but he would be still considered a light-skinned ninja. Okay, all his life he was always in the light skin. He hates that, but you know what I mean. He would appreciate a very dark chocolate sun. His dad appreciated how dark and chocolate he got, but if they could get one darker, they would both be happily. I don't know what that is about light-skinned people. They want to be dark-skinned. I never want to be light-skinned, but I'm pretty sure they would appreciate a nice chocolate running back. However, I don't think they're a little watered down. Jonathan's dad is half white, and then Jonathan is a quarter white. Now, me and my father is dark-skinned, his mom is dark-skinned. So it's a possibility that the baby could be taken on, because she couldn't stand me so much. It could be taken on. This is where I'm going to try to be positive, because the first initial reaction, I was like, ain't no fucking way. Krishan's baby was a little small too for Jonathan's baby, but he was still, I think, 7 pounds. All my babies was almost 8 pounds. So he's a tiny baby, and he was due in a week, so he reached maximum size, and has a really tiny baby. And for Jonathan to be able to hold him like such, it just was like, I don't know about the length. Jonathan was 24 inches long. He was an 8-pound baby. Okay, so the baby is 8 pounds, 20 inches. Okay, so the weight matched then, because he was looking a little small. I ain't never seen none of our babies that small. But it's still, the 20 inches is pulling on me, because that's a little short. That's a lot short. I think that's a lot short.
No, 8-pound baby is a healthy baby. That's a big
20
baby.
inches is pulling me. 20 inches is stretching it, being that Jonathan was 24 inches long. That's what I mean when I say it's giving running back. It's just not giving quarterback. But like I said, my dad is only 5'5", 5'6". He could have took after my side. He red today, not purple. Yes, he's short. You can tell. Yeah, the forearm, the little arm is a little stubby. Like, if you go look at all the other babies, their arms are like super long.
Oh Lord, Karlissa goes in on the nose, talking about the color. Those are a couple reasons why people are already saying it's not Blueface's baby. Honestly, I think babies change so much. I don't know how people can really tell. But yesterday, Blueface said to Nevaeh that the baby was a little shade darker than her. So, I mean, I guess he's kind of feeling some kind of way about it. He did say it was his son. He did say that, but I don't know.
So that was my worry. But now that I know he was 8 pounds, I feel a little better. Just short, because he, like I said, he was 20. That would look like Jonathan's hand a little bit. And I'm looking for like a long, wiry looking baby. But if he's pink today, she's stubby. No, Nevaeh's not stubby at all. She's long and skinny too. But then, I mean, we would also need to know, I don't know anything. That's why I really hate when the kids have babies by people you don't know nothing about. Like, I don't know how much her first baby weighed. You know, I don't know anything about her. So that's why I don't like when people just start having babies with strangers, because then, you know, we all looking like, okay, whose ears are those? The ears don't match either. Whose ears are those? Are those your mama's ears or your grandmama's ears? Because we all got these Spock ears. So we all have these little pointy Spock ears that we get them from my dad. And they, you know, they gon' yeah, those are Spock's ears. So Jonathan got the same ears. Does he look like Blue? I haven't seen a full-blown picture in the face, but Jonathan has these like ducts right here. I want y'all to go look at all the kids. He got like these little ducts where it looks like you could hide a penny in there, and then it goes kind of out. Baby Krishan has the ducts. That's why I'm like, I know y'all say he looked like the other guy, but I keep seeing the ducts. I keep seeing like the little pinch meat like come like in right here. So next time y'all go look at that. I haven't seen a full picture of the nose and the face. They're kind of hiding the nose, so I can't really see that. John's nose and Javon's nose too is like a little crooked. So like one nostril is like down like this, and then one nostril is like kind of up like that. But none of them have that like chunk of meat on the side like this, how the baby got it. Like, and that could be her nose. I don't know. I don't remember what her nose looks like when she wasn't pregnant, because I can't really judge how her nose look right now, because my nose got big as hell when I was pregnant too. So I would have to go back to that. Demi the Virgo just said I'm on point. Okay, so y'all been looking too. Okay. But if he's a dark-skinned running back and, you know, he's Jonathan's baby, Jonathan will be ecstatic, and so will his dad. they will probably be ecstatic because they would love a very dark complected, strong, something that they're not. They would love that. She was way too nervous. Trust me. She even wanted the lights off. I think the nose had her nervous because, like I said, when she showed me the sonogram by accident, because I was on the phone with her at the doctor's sonogram, and that nose popped up, and I was like, okay, we got big, cute noses, but, you know, we got like this slow pinch, cute little, you know what I'm saying? We got some big noses, but it got a cute little shape to it. And the baby's nose that on the sonogram was like this. So she didn't want me to show that. I respected her. But I did see all my babies got like this little pinch meat. My whole family got it from my mama. So that's kind of what I was looking for. And I did see that in the sonogram. I haven't got to see the full face of the baby. Nobody has sent me a picture. And I don't know, is the DNA in? Because maybe the DNA is in and I'm late. Or maybe it takes 24 hours. I don't know. I don't remember what the case was. When my people got their DNA test on me, they did it behind my back. I didn't know they was getting that shit. One day they was acting a little better. And I was like, Do Blue have dimples? Our whole family has dimples. When I ain't fat, you can see mine, but all the kids over here got dimples. Yes, Journey has dimples, Javon has dimples, Carter has dimples. All the kids got dimples. And them came from my mama too.
So Nevaeh said she would take a DNA test, and WAC 100 said that she agreed to do it too. So I've read online that a DNA test can take up to 48 hours. They have some that you can kind of expedite, that you can do like in 48 hours. So Nevaeh has said that she would take a DNA test. WAC 100 confirmed that, and I'm hearing that they already did. People online are saying that she already took the DNA test, that they've already done it. I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing. And I've also read online that the fastest you can get a DNA test results is 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours, depending on the type of test you take. So I know Blueface wants to expedite those results. I mean, I would. Who wants to bond with the baby if you're not sure it's your child, you know? Anyway, we will see. But jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Carlissa kind of going in on the baby. You know, Carlissa is funny, but sometimes when you're talking about a newborn, talking about the baby's nose, color, you know, short arms, stuff like that, you got to be careful because it can be offensive to a mom with a newborn. But y'all let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.